when you play sports, you're taught to work as a team or be a leader, you know?
You fail too a lot.
Yeah,
you learn.
fail, so it teaches you how to work harder to overcome that fail.
And how to take losses on the chin.
Exactly.
That's early on. Sports is so good for you, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers know, like, fuck a participation trophy. I'm trying to fucking win.
Once, 5, throw them 20s. Looking dumb in the club, throw no money. Didn't want me, it's so funny. Now they get killed and go get her or go fund me. I done made a couple of hundred through pandemic. Hard 6 Vegas like P, no damn limit. Yo, ass nigga money was short, that damn midget. Lifestyle rubbers won't work, I can't fit it. Then he plus the fuck on Netflix. Get her on the primes and I'm hitting the next bitch. Bitch, your last nigga don't exist.
I'm very defrauded the football.
They seen that shit too?
No,
They're recording it.
Yeah, right.
From the stands.
Yeah. Belichick.
Hey, you got the headset and you can just talk into it?
No, they're just recording the game.
You could though, right? Why?
Cheating, scheming.
Let's go into that in a bit. What's going on, guys? Big Chief here. Welcome back to another episode of To Be Blunt. I'm here with your co-host, DJ Birdwater.
Birdwater in the building. Make sure you guys lighting up, smoking up, chilling. Make sure you like this video right now. Subscribe.
It's Aldo's birthday too, guys. I want y'all to say happy birthday, Aldo. He does a lot for the pod. Shout out Aldo in his bit.
Shout out Aldo. How old are you, bro?
45. Just kidding.
22? 27.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Getting up there. My brother.
I'm up there. What up?
Bro, last pod I was going to tell this pod I was going to carry it on what happened with one of our first collaborations. You know what I mean? So Big Chief is collabing with Hidden Hills. I actually have the device on the table if you want to bring it in. And pretty much we shot a commercial to this, but it was so dope. It was like the Last Supper. Put up with a Porsche GT3, McLarens, like all sports cars, dope shit. You feel me? Had the Big Chief sticker on the side, and we roll up, and then pretty much everyone has a little shot that they have, like the owners of the companies. Like pretty much, we wanted to create something. They wanted to create something like Hidden Hills and Friends, and I was really with it because if you don't know, Hidden Hills really fucks with AD too, and we fuck with AD too. So we're like, okay, it just makes sense. We became friends after being like getting to know each other for a little bit, and they were hella cool. I'm like, yeah, I will fucking work with them.
Yeah.
So they're already in the THC field, and we're in the cannabis industry. They want to work with a couple big cannabis brands, including Plug and Play and us. You know what I mean? So Big Chief and Plug and Play are some of the collabs on there. Shout out Peter. Cool fucking dude. The whole time I was there, we were having a good ass time. We were laughing, talking about shit, the industry. Like the dude's dope as fuck. He's good at what they do. They're good at what they do. The thing is, he's not flashy at all, bro. He got it. But he don't be wearing chains. He be like chilling, bro. Low key, but he's a cool ass dude. He be golfing. He's a golfer. So I told him to take me out one day. I'm gonna get right and go play. But anyways, we had baby goats. We had goats and stuff. We were taking pictures with them. We had them on leashes. Then pretty much we went upstairs and we had a meeting type situation vibe. And then everyone put their product on the table. And then we got really creative. And me and MJ just lit that bitch up. We're having fun with it, you know? Yeah. It's supposed to be serious. But I'm not going to lie to you. Give me 1 second. I got to sneeze.
Bless you.
We got to be ourselves. You feel me? So I was like, let me be myself on this one. I was they let me roll my blunt. And I got my leaf out. And they were getting this. They were like, we need this right here. And then I rolled a blunt, and I sparked it up, and I passed it to another homie. And we're like, yeah, like we're a family, you know what I mean? But now the commercial drops, the teaser drops, I believe, in the next 24 hours.
Dope.
But the actual video drops right when the product gets out. I'm sure everything's pre-sold out. Everything, and it's going to be in some smoke shops in all over the country pretty soon. So it's going to be very exciting. And we're going to Vegas. And the craziest thing we're doing in Vegas, when you get to the top, you collaborate, right? We're doing a dope-ass party at the Wynn Hotel, at the Exis. You ever seen Exis? So the whole night we're going to be like, unts. But there's baddies in there, you know what I'm saying?
That's lit.
But what do you think about, like, the message we're trying to send, Joe, and to the people out there is, like, at the top, you don't compete. You get together and you do dope things and come together, right? And I truly feel like when we got together and did this, it's gonna inspire a lot of other people to go out and do the same thing, and it's gonna just make the industry a better place, right?
Yeah.
And the consumer is gonna be really happy about this because two of their favorite companies coming together and doing something dope, or at least one of them, and they don't know about the other company, then they can get a chance to know about the other company, right? So this whole year, me and my brother strategically planned some collabs out. You know what I mean? Starting with the hat. Shout out the hat. If you still, I'm sure there's a few other colors available at this time of the pod. You know what I mean? These aren't no cheap hats. You feel me? So if you know the value and the worth of the hat, you'll pick it up, and it's doing pretty well. But
no, well, to kind of answer, like, it's dope that, you know, we're collabing with other brands, especially Hidden Hills, because they got motion right now, and it's dope that they want to fuck with the brand as well. But it's good for both sides. It's good for any sides. And at the end of the day, bro, that relationship is going to be bigger than just this one collab now. Now it's like you locked in.
Like
now,
a relationship,
you
like
know
a
what I'm
family.
saying? Exactly. And
because we're about to do merch too.
yeah, like I've met them, especially at the Back on Fig 100th or whatever 100th episode. Cool ass people, bro. At the end of the day, it's gonna help each brand, and I like that it's more organic, and it's not like these brands. Oh, I'm its own brand. Like I'm bigger than this company, or
I'm better than
No,
everybody.
it's not like that. It's never like that. Especially like any other business that comes in the office or talks to us, you could just see it's organic and genuine. I love that. You could just tell right away, you know.
And I'm gonna give y'all some advice. If you're an upcoming brand and want to do a collaboration with a big brand, put in the footwork. You know what I mean? Even if you have some type of motion, dope motion, the brand will collaborate with you and do it. But you can't be a fresh brand out there and try to do collaborations. You gotta get a brand identity, and then when you have the identity, you can do collabs with people that make sense to do those collabs with. You know what I mean? And it's all about creating. Like we're around an industry that we know the owners of every single brand. Like me and my brother have been around the owners of every single brand. Like some of the dopest people I'll name drop right now. You feel me? Shout out Muhammad's. those two brothers go so hard, and we seen them like while we're on our journey. You know what I mean? And then we seen a whole bunch of other people like Holotips. We're all around all those people, so it just makes sense for those things to happen. You know what I mean? And they're so beautiful when they come out, and so organic, and it's so us. You know? And then I'm not gonna name drop too many other more, but those people will look forward to, right? Even if I told you right now, you're like, oh my gosh, when? The day we do it, you know how you guys will be happy? Because we grew up around each other. We did this stuff together. And then we see new brands come up too, and we support them too. But it makes sense to do collabs like that because it's organic like that. So if you're a new person, just do a lot of footwork, do a lot of work, then start doing collaborations that are cool. It doesn't have to be the biggest company, right? Then you get the sense of like, oh, this is how you do a collaboration, and this is how you make money, and you learn. Then when you get the opportunity to do a big collab, you feel me? And then do something special, make sure it's organic, and it's like, oh, I'm going to do a collab with this person. It's going to be like that. No, why do you want to do that? Why would the customer like that? The customer can be like, what the fuck is that? You feel me? Weird ass collab right here. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I seen a collab with Balenciaga with Adidas, right? Whatever collab, and it was a sock shoe. To me, it was like, whatever. You feel me? Some people would have liked it.
Yeah.
But Balenciaga went and go ahead and get a collab with like Hot Cheetos. How crazy would those bags be, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't make sense. You feel me? I understand what's in their thing to go collab with, but you can experiment and do that. There's nothing wrong with Balenciaga doing collab with Adidas. Not at all. But we're a younger brand. I have people coming up like, hey, can we do a collab? Can we do a collab? I'm like, yeah, one day I'm down. You know what I mean? But it has to make sense in the brand picture. Because that's what really totally, at the end of the day, it's about. Because if you want to do it just to collab with somebody, you're using advantage to climb up. You feel me? Both companies should have advantage to climb and prosper and everything. 100%. There's no gatekeeping in this. You just have to come correct. That's what the thing. If you ever want to do a collab with Big Chief, it's not a no. You just got to come correct. You feel me?
And it gotta make sense.
Got to make sense.
Yeah, no, that's
So
dope,
at AMG, like, do you ever think of even doing any type of collab?
yeah, but not right now.
Why though?
Because we're not there yet. I feel like we're gonna be there, but we got to put in the work, which we are, and we'll be big enough to where we could do collabs with other brands, or I would love to, you know, but it doesn't make sense because it's like I'll give an example. Like Big Chief is like Steak 48 Mastros, you know what I'm saying? Like fire shit. AMG is barely like Chili's, you know, BJ's, you know, like something.
It's on the
like
rise
that.
though.
Yeah, it's on the rise, but we're putting in a lot of work, and down the road, I would love to do collabs with any brand as long as it makes sense to where it goes together.
And then you keep growing, and you can do better and bigger collabs,
Yeah.
and you go from there. And that's how it's totally supposed to be like, you know what I mean? And I'm really happy for this because it's like the first cannabis brand that we actually come out and then do something with, you know what I mean? And I have a lot of dope things in the vault with cool people. And then the way I do collabs, I make it organic. I get to know the person, the company, and then I'm like, oh, this would be dope. You know what I mean? And then it looks cool. And I even play around with collab names and talk to them about it, and they'd see how they like it. And it becomes really organic. I don't come with the sheep like, let's do this collab right here.
Yeah.
Which is proper way to do it, but you rather make a relationship with someone than come and do it with that. That's how I generally like doing collabs. But we always have a portfolio of like, what can we do? Then that portfolio goes into, hey, let's do it like this instead of we lit. Now we get to know each other. That's just to bring the meeting. You know what I mean? So honestly, guys, just keep working out there, create identity to your brand. You were made a certain way. Don't untwist yourself and entwine yourself. Keep your certain way. Put that identity into the brand, and then be yourself every day, and the brand will just grow because you are the brand.
Yeah.
People don't buy the brand. People buy people. You feel me?
Yeah, I talk to a lot of people too, and I think I've said this before. Like, a lot of people want to start doing a bunch of shit. They want to do their own thing. It's like, just put in work, be a good person, put in work. But moving forward, bro, let's talk about this fucking Super Bowl.
You watched
bro.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, I watched that shit. I was locked
What was
in.
more entertaining, the game or the commercial?
The game for sure, bro. It was one of those games where you don't want to miss a play. I was cooking too, like, you know what I'm saying, like trying to barbecue in between. But like, bro, I had my phone. If I was on TV, I had
The
my
amount
phone.
of fumbles in that game was
And
ridiculous.
to start the game,
Christian McCaffrey and them were driving down, and 2-3 people smacked it on the
Yeah.
ball out of it, and the ball came out, and it's insane. You want to know something crazier, bro? So there was a person there. He had a Chiefs jersey on, but he was going for the 49ers to score first, right? I was like, why? He goes, bro, I made a bet. There's a bet sheet, right? So pretty much people bet 0-0, 7-0, who scores first, and it stays on long as it stays on them, they make money.
Yeah.
So I go, so if it hits 7-0 right now before I fumbled, how much do you get per minute? He goes, $500 a minute for however long. Remember how long it stays 0-0? The guy made $7,500 first quarter.
Damn.
Yeah, the other guy, but then pretty much who scored first? San Fran.
San
But
Fran.
how'd they score though? Field goal. So it didn't count. The guy that made 3-0 won. So people are watching this game, not even watch the game anymore.
Yeah,
we were playing odds on this shit all fucking
that's how
day.
I was, bro. I did Prize Picks bets, and I was like,
It makes the
I
game
need
crazy.
all my players to hit, bro. But I seen this thing where these people betted on the coin toss.
Yeah, they do.
And they
the
want a shitload of money.
The coin toss, how long they're gonna win. Like winning the game, they're gonna show Taylor Swift and how often. Like any single thing and everything they bet on, bro. Like who's gonna get the ball first? Who's gonna kick it off? If it's gonna be a touchback? If it's gonna be a return off the thing? Like every single point to the game, they bet the first time out, the first penalty, bro.
I think I'm gonna do that next year.
But this game right here, I really felt like I was hearing a conversation with OT and AD talk on their like they were on live because I guess he's on Prize Picks now. OT, so he was talking about it. OT said they're gonna perform, like outperform. AD goes, hell no, they're not gonna perform much. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know how to bet, so I'm learning right here. So like, yeah, I bet they're gonna underperform, and AD won. Because he underperformed. And OT lost because he put all overperform in the game. And I'm looking at this shit like, damn, that's crazy. And some people just flat out bet on the team winning. Like Drake bet $1 million. I don't know, YG bet $1 million. People like that, we don't even know be
Bro, Ruby Rose made $1 million off 100,000.
crazy. Do you see
On
that
Prize
guy that
Picks.
won 4 or 5 in a row for the bets? I don't know. I think he won again. You feel me? Thank you, bro. But I think watching the Super Bowl is all about money and talking about money, bro. The Super Bowl commercials this year, $233,000 a second.
Damn.
The $7 million commercials.
How many commercials were there? There's a lot.
There's a lot
bro.
of commercials.
I was
And then we
watching
saw
them.
overtime.
I think last year's commercials were better than this year's.
I
though.
feel like the commercials keeps getting worse because like it's like commercials like don't touch my mama, don't touch my Doritos, fire. But there was like 4 or 5 commercials in there that I really liked. And I started realizing like the best started commercials. Let's talk about commercials right here. Look, honestly, the best type of commercial I noticed, bro, and even to create a commercial is don't show the product first. Don't even show your company first, right? Show something interesting happening. And then people are like, what the fuck is this commercial about? You know what I mean? And then put an aspect of your product right there, and that'll stick to people more than anything because they're trying to figure out what the fuck is this commercial about.
Yeah.
Is it about life insurance? Is it about this? If it's about that? And then
That's what I was like. Where's this commercial going?
like
to?
mutual fund, right? Mutual. It was like he goes, look, Liberty goes Liberty, 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 and they fucking show the emu. And then every time someone sees an emu, right? I saw a TikTok video, and they go, "What animal is that?" He goes, "Liberty, Liberty, Liberty." She didn't know it was a fucking emu. She goes, "That's a mutual, the Liberty Mutual fucking mascot, bro. That's fucking branding. Like people, like ba da ba ba ba." Like even the wall outlet with Apple, because you remember the outlet singing into it. You know how fucking like classic that commercial became, because there's an actual artist they made sing, and it was like it's for a longer battery. But people were like, "What the fuck is this commercial about?" But it was Apple.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean? For longer battery. That's why the fucking thing is singing, the outlet singing, "I miss you" to the charger. Like to me, it's like that's good commercials. Then you get bullshit ass commercials like. Fucking just like, I don't know. I seen some dumbass commercials yesterday showing their brand like that. Just a regular commercial. It's the Super Bowl. Get creative. Like,
Like stand out.
I forgot who it was. It was a random fucking company. They had like everybody in that commercial. There's like 20, 30 fucking famous people in that one commercial. It had nothing to do with them. But at the end, they showed what company it was. I forgot what company it was, but they had, look it up. It had like 20 different fucking famous people. And do you see Kanye's commercial?
No.
Kanye had a commercial.
Bro sold out. Bro made it.
You know how Kanye had a commercial?
$1 million in one day.
Kanye goes, "I spent all the money for the commercial on this, spending it to get the commercial. So I'm just gonna talk right here on the Instagram story and post
his
it
phone,
on
yeah.
his phone." And they posted it, and he
Yeah.
goes, and his sales went crazy. So that's how you fucking get creative. You know what I mean? It's like no one wants to see the same old shit. People thought Kanye took over their TV. You know what I mean? So it's like, honestly, Super Bowl commercials did get worse. They weren't hitting. Motherfuckers were not even watching commercials after even the overtime commercials were like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
He's spending all this money on the commercials, and the commercials are ass.
So who do you think was gonna win? I had the Chiefs.
Honestly, I had the Niners. You know why? I just want to see Taylor Swift after every 2 minutes. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, I said it before and say it again. I even told myself, I was laughing at my bet. You feel me? Because it's his reason. You not bet against Patrick Mahomes. The only person that bet him is Brady, and he hates that.
Yeah.
So when people are all happy and shit, I'm like, you ever seen Patrick Mahomes at a 2-minute drill? Like, it's the most ridiculous thing to watch. All they do is run seam routes, and he just jump passes his hose. And then he starts running and using his legs in the 2-minute drill. Now you got to watch the pass and the run. They don't even need a running back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He'll get a first down, 4 yards. But then he'll think he's running, then he'll pass the ball. Now you got like a 20-yard gain, right? I think he's championship DNA. He's like what Michael Jordan has. I think Patrick Mahomes has that winning aspect of every single thing. And he just got 3 rings in his 5th year. And he lost Super Bowl. So to me, it's like, I feel like he'll be back there. Even they didn't even have Tyreek Hill. He did this with Kelsey. So Brock Purdy, he didn't throw any interceptions, any of that. But the defense was fucking flying the fuck around for the Chiefs and for the Niners. You know what I mean? Did you see Drake Greenlaw? He was running onto the field and he fucking pulled his Achilles and tore it.
Oh yeah.
Like, bro, freak accidents. The Super Bowl was crazy this year. We saw overtime. We saw fucking overtime win. Like San Francisco kicked a field goal. Chiefs drove down, scored a touchdown. The guy that scored the touchdown didn't even know they won the game. Patrick Mahomes had to tell him,
Yeah.
"Yo, we won the Super Bowl, you head ass." He goes, "Oh shit!" He's the guy that dropped the ball in the end zone before. He's the one. Remember?
Why do you think they didn't kick the field goal at the end? There's still like 3 seconds left.
Huh?
Why do you think they didn't kick the field goal at the end? Because there's still like 3 seconds left.
Who didn't?
The Chiefs.
Why didn't they kick the field goal?
Yeah, after they scored, you're supposed to.
No, because
But I
overtime
think-
it ends it.
Oh yeah, because they had the second drive.
Yeah, it just ends
Automatic scores.
Automatic scores end, so it's
Yeah.
6. So you don't give a fuck about that at one point. I want the
Yeah.
fucking Super Bowl. Fuck my kicker kicking that shit, getting an extra point on that. I won the game.
I guess I'm bringing that up is because someone like you see it all over. We're talking about it right there. Point spread. The point spread was 17,
Oh.
and it just
It-
happened
but-
to fall on 17.
But the thing is overtime, so it does make. If it was like regular, it would have just kicked it. You feel
Yeah.
me? And even if it hit 0-0, they would have kicked that fucking field goal.
Bro,
But if it's overtime, it ends it.
If that dude didn't, if the Niners didn't miss that one field goal, they would have won the fucking game. Because they held the Chiefs to a field goal, which tied it up. But if they would have made, they would have been up one. They would have won the fucking game.
How aggressive were these motherfuckers going on 4th down?
Bro,
Like, they deserve that shit.
it was a great fucking game.
Bro, the last drive really showed how great Patrick Mahomes was, bro. So I really appreciated the game we got yesterday because I'm used to watching like blowouts in the NFL. It's like boring ass games. You feel me? But we had Atlanta go up one time in the Super Bowl in the first half and then lost in the second half. You know what I mean? Like crazy Super Bowl turns. You know what I mean? But honestly, people were mad that it wasn't a crazy high scoring game. But to me, the way I was watching this game was so fucking intense. I don't know who was gonna fumble, when, who's gonna throw a pick, but there was no interceptions thrown, right?
Yeah, Mahomes still won.
How'd he throw it?
I don't remember.
Down? You paying attention like that? Oh, he did throw it
But-
probably.
I didn't care about the score because it was such an intense game, like you said. Like, you
Defensive
don't know
game.
what's gonna happen. Defense was coming through, and you know Mahomes. Like I was saying in the end, I'm like, dang, if Mahomes gets this ball, but then they settled for a field goal. I was like, damn.
Bro,
the
when it was
last 2 minutes-
10-0, when it was 10-0, right? Mahomes got the ball back before the 2-minute warning, and I know they were going to get the ball received, right? Because they kicked it off, right? I was saying they're going to get 14. He's going to score 7, and he's going to come back in 7 and 14. Motherfucker only scored 3, right? Then they came back and scored 7. It was like then they kicked the field goal. Then it was like, what is it, 13-10? That shit started getting crazy.
Yeah.
16. And I was like, you got to score in that. You got to score. Did you see how Christian McCaffrey scored? Bro, that play is legendary. When they threw it back and the guy got smacked and then Christian McCaffrey caught it and ran for the touchdown, I was like, bro.
That was crazy.
That
play.
was probably one of the craziest, riskiest fucking plays ever, but you got your man in the open field.
Yeah.
I think that won him the game.
I love those trick plays, bro.
Not won him the game. I feel like that made it a closer game for the Niners for them.
Yeah.
Because they were keeping in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a close game the whole time, bro. Even though they're down 10-0, you just knew the Chiefs were going to come back.
When's the first time you ever watched the Super Bowl? Do you remember?
I don't. A while ago.
I watched the Bears play when I was in elementary school for the first time because there's a kid who goes, my uncle's going to play in the Super Bowl tomorrow. And I was like, what's that? He came back. He had the Super Bowl ticket and everything. And the school was asking, how was it? They won the Super Bowl, I think, or they lost it. Something like I think they lost that Super Bowl against Brady.
know.
It was against Brady. Brady beat I think it's Brady versus the Bears in the Super Bowl. There's something like that. I don't remember, but
Yeah. Where's
Like-
it going to be next year?
I believe it's going to be in New Orleans.
New Orleans?
They,
Oh, shit.
So they said the halftime has to be Lil Wayne.
Oh, shit.
But they said Lil Wayne didn't reach out to Lil Wayne yet.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope as fuck if Weezy came and did that halftime show. Who did he bring on? Drake? Nicki?
You got to bring on Young Money.
Yeah. Nicki for sure. Drake. Probably just those two. Maybe one more. Who else would it be?
He's probably gonna bring out Gutta. They gotta do the I can make your bear out. Ooh.
I bet you people are going to bet on what song he sings
Milli,
first.
a Milli.
A Milli's for sure. A Milli's for sure.
This Lil Wayne, his catalog is really different because,
Yeah.
bro, from the Carters to the
No Ceiling mixtape.
No Ceiling mixtape, Wash My Shoes,
Yeah.
No Ceiling, motherfucker, good morning, dick in your mouth while you on it, good morning.
That'd be dope if you brought on Manny
shit's
Fresh and
crazy.
did Go DJ. 'Cause
Huh?
His verse on Go DJ was
Go
like,
DJ. That's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah, bro.
And then that's what really put a lot of people on Lil Wayne too. Go
Yeah.
DJ.
I
That's
think
Lil
what
Wayne with
put
the
me
long ass
on.
t-shirt.
Yeah. I think that's the song that put me on Lil Wayne, and from there I just became a fan, bro.
You ever watch her Fireman?
The song Fireman,
It's a fireman.
Yeah.
Fireman.
he has a lot of hits, bro.
Bro, we were listening to. I feel like we appreciate Lil Wayne so much because he gave us like anthems in like when we were younger, growing up, like every single part of our life. When you heard a Lil Wayne verse, you're like, what is he gonna? What bar is he gonna try to say that you catch late? You know what I mean? Lil Wayne is so witty. You know what I mean? He goes, one of my favorite lines. Don't take this personal. He goes, if bitch ain't got no ass, she ain't got shit. I go,
I remember, yeah.
bro, Lil Wayne is different. Bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, he's artistic as fuck. And he was doing this when he was like 14, 12, 13, 14 years old. He was signed to a big-ass label, performing in front of people, doing clubs, everything at a fucking kid, not going to school. That Lil Wayne's the GOAT. Right now, you never see kid, but there's a little kid right now, Lil RT or something. He be flexing.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, hey, bro, that kid's a grown-ass kid. Because kept calling them like, they kept trying to talk. He was like, bro, can you talk to me correctly? That's a grown little man.
Yeah. Yeah. He's only, what, like 10, 9?
8?
Probably.
9? Something?
Yeah, young as fuck.
And he got a crazy ass song that's popping right now. They played in the club one time. I said, yo, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like the Soak City guy, 310J, like, bro, he's like 17 years old, bro. And he made the song off his phone or something. I don't know what he did, but he's blowing up. He's popping. He gets, CJ Stroud, now they took that shit in the NFL. Now he's popping, bro. Now he puts on anything he's on.
Yeah.
So, like, honestly, now he has an opportunity to even be. There's so many opportunities in the world, from fucking playing in the biggest game of your life to shooting the biggest commercial of your life in the Super Bowl to anything in life, bro. It's like, that's why we do something like that, right?
Yeah.
Why do they have that? You ever think about that? Like, why do they have the end game Super Bowl? Why? To see who the best is, right?
Wait, what?
Like for football or basketball or anything, why do they have a championship game?
To see who the best is, I guess. Yeah.
Why though?
I don't know.
The best in the world, but it's not. It's the best where they're at. You know what I mean?
I just feel like that's part of sports, competing for the best spot to be number one.
I think
Boxing,
competition
all
is
that.
super healthy.
Yeah.
I think even losing, the people who won something in the Super Bowl, the Niners, you know what I mean? They got a chance to see their team play that in that game, you know what I mean?
You're in history books now.
You're in the history books and you put on a good game. So I feel like any competition in any aspect of your life is dope, bro.
I feel like competition is important for people. I feel like, in my opinion, people who play sports are better individuals than people who don't play sports. And that's my opinion. I'll tell you why. You're more disciplined. You're more disciplined. You're when you play sports, you're taught to work as a team or be a leader, And then also in sports too.
You fail too a lot.
Yeah, you
learn.
fail, so it teaches you how to work harder to overcome that fail.
And how to take losses on the chin.
Exactly. And then obviously there's that term.
That's early on. Sports is so good for you, bro.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers know, like, fuck a participation trophy. I'm trying to fucking win.
Yeah.
If not this year, I'm working my ass off in the off season, and no matter what we're doing, and we're getting ready, we're on the same page, coming together to win this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Feel me? And we fall short again, we'll do it again.
Yeah.
But I feel like that builds, personal aspects and traits of you and become who you really are, right? If shit gets hard, who are you? Are you going to be a leader and speak up? Or are you going to be a little bitch and just shut up and just join everybody else? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Or are you just talking to talk?
Yeah.
I feel like that's so big, bro, in sports.
Yeah, like honestly, like I'm gonna put my son in fucking any sport. Like let him try everything. And at the end of the day,
It doesn't matter if it's football or
part of
tennis
it
or
too-
anything, right?
No,
Golf,
doesn't
it's just
matter.
all that same shit.
Part of it too was my thing was sports kept me out of the street. You know what I'm saying? Sports kept me from wanting to go down the wrong path, because it's like I wanted to play sports, but if you go to school and you're known for, doing dumb shit, they're not gonna let you try out. They're not, you know what I'm saying? And I love sports so much that it was like something that made me realize like, I gotta be a better individual on the field and off the field.
How many of us?
What?
How many of us felt that?
Hopefully everyone.
Bro, that's the main reason that got me out of a lot of trouble in
Yeah.
sports, bro. Like without that shit, bro, I don't know how crazy it would be, how undisciplined I would be, bro.
Yeah.
Because I had to get that shit correct in order to do something I really liked, and I really did like showing up to the practices.
Yeah.
Learning the shit.
Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to being in the locker room with the homies.
Trying to
and
hit somebody.
Hit somebody. You feel me?
Yeah.
Literally coming back and looking at the film after we did it, winning the games, coming back from after the win, and fucking finishing all like every single year from every single sports team that I play with, from
Yeah.
basketball to football, having a little connection and making friends while going along the way. And those friends you go play basketball with at the park or whatever, in this competition, you get better and better and better, right? So that's how I looked at it with my friendship with even sports that I
Yeah.
developed, right? To the point where I come right here, I treat the fucking year as a fucking game. Like first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. Is it overtime?
Yeah.
Like, you feel me? There's no halftime in this game though.
Yeah.
This like full on, every full court press, go at it every fucking day.
Yeah.
They win the fucking quarter and then win the halftime, win the third quarter, win the fourth quarter, then fucking keep winning those games, and eventually we'll see the championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see the championship, right? And then everything that we did for the championship game, like we literally have to get in like 2-minute mode and drive down and know we're gonna fucking score and we're gonna win because we have to have that championship mentality, right? Anything else is fucking mid.
Yeah. No, and then it's like,
Shout out Kobe.
like, I just feel like me personally, bro, like I wanted to win, you know, like my first football team I played with, they were trash. Like I think I was the best player of my first 2 seasons playing on both those teams, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, it's like I'm happy that I wanted to be a winner. I'm happy that I didn't settle for losing. You know, I'm happy that shit frustrated me. And I just feel like that made me a lot, like, more mature, younger, and a confidence booster. You know what I mean? Like, when you're playing sports and you're good at it, you're going to be confident. You know what I'm saying?
You know what putting yourself in position is, or putting the next man's position, for example? I honestly believe if you have a higher rate of competition, you'll play at a higher rate. You feel me? You become the best version of yourself. Like, honestly, like, if you get put in a position to do something great, like, let's just say you have your kid go play at a school that it's a losing school, whatever. He'll get that mentality, bro. But if he's playing sports, but he was going to a dynasty where all they do is think about fucking winning.
Yeah.
And there's everybody in there trying to be the best version of themselves and then outdoing everybody holds themselves accountable. I feel like that's an amazing thing to put in position too. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So I had a coach tell me when I was younger, like, I asked him for advice. He goes, hey, you choose your high school, you choose your college. I go, what do you say? What do you mean? And then you go to Texas, people go to Allen, DeSoto, Katy, and then you go to De La Salle. You go to Modern Day. You go to Bishop Gorman. You go to IMG, right?
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers are the top of the competition, right?
Yeah.
You put your kid in that school, I bet he becomes a better player than he was at school. He was the best player out of his whole team right there, right? Because at this school, he's probably not even top 5 best player. But one thing about it is he's competing. Someone's behind him. He gets better every fucking day.
Yeah.
And then when he goes out into the world, he's ready.
Yeah.
And I feel like your environment should be the same.
Yeah.
You should not have fucking losing mentality.
No, hell no. And I
Fuck
feel
a losing
like
mentality.
going to those types of schools is only gonna make you want more. It's only gonna make you, like you said, want to do better.
Do you believe in that though?
I think so.
I totally believe in that shit,
I
bro.
think so, bro. When the high
It's
school,
like, wait, why do you go to college? Hold on, I'm sorry for interrupting you. Why do you go to the power schools when you go to Alabama? Why are those? You could have gone there and started. This motherfucker third string right here. Why? Because practice harder in the games and he gets time. He gets one run and then they like play him more. Then he's a first round fucking NFL pick.
Yeah.
Because they know.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
No, yeah.
What are you saying?
What I was saying is, like, when the school I went to, like, I could have, there's like, I think 3 options I could have went to. And I wanted to go, the school I went to was more known for football, you know, being in CIF, whatever, every year. And I wanted to go to that school because it's more known. And then I go to the school, I'm like, okay, the whole neighborhood around this high school is rich. Huh, Matt? South Hills? Rich as fuck, bro. And I'm like, damn, you know, I don't come from that. So it's like, I'm like, not only in school and sports, but I'm also like, one day I want to have a house like this.
Better living. It inspires the fuck out of you, bro. There's no way that you... I'm glad you didn't tell me one thing that I thought you were going to tell me, but you didn't. And you said something good. You didn't tell me you're like, nah, I felt bad because everyone had more money than me and I felt left out. Nah, you were like, I was seeing opportunities left and fucking right. You know what I mean? I was seeing like, no, you can live like this. I seen the homie, what he's doing on the weekend. Maybe when you went to the high school, everyone's the same as you and they're like on the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're going to this school and doing that. Shout out my parents. They gave me the opportunity to go to school that I could actually look at. There's people pulling up to boats at school and shit. I'm like, I want a boat.
On a boat?
I want a boat. Bro, yeah, they got money and they went fishing before school and after school.
Damn. That's dope. On a boat, that's different.
Bro, they brought boats to school, parked in the parking lot with your fucking big ass truck. It makes you look at like, of course, that's your daddy's money. But when I got a kid, my kid got a boat.
Yeah.
If he likes that shit, if he likes hunting, fishing, all that shit, bro, whatever it is, bro, it's like we work hard. So our kids, when they get opportunities, inshallah, You know what I mean? And they can be like, another kid looks at him like, damn, inspiring. I'm like, bring them to the house, bro. You know what I mean? Let's inspire these kids. Because my favorite thing when I was a kid, I used to go to all my friends' homies' houses.
Yeah,
Because like
same.
they invite me, right, all the time, and I would spend a night there sometimes. Some richer than others, but I would never like ever be like, "Oh, I'd rather not go here or go there because we gotta do it." I never did that.
Yeah.
But I really appreciate all the moms and every single person's dad and their siblings that drove us to school, took care of us, gave us a meal, because that helped me a lot when I was growing up, and I know it helped a lot of friends that I was hanging out with. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yeah.
So when you're going like that, bro, I want to be that person when the kids has friends, and then one of them you already know, because you know that kid going through, because you went through what
Yeah.
that kid going through, and but you don't tell nobody. You just treat them the same as everybody, but you kind of do help those kids
Yeah,
out right there.
hell yeah.
And then when those kids get older and they become who they become, and then you don't want a penny or nothing asked for them, you actually gave them an opportunity to be better than the environment. You know what I mean? So to me, that I seen my friends. I used to go to their houses. I'm like, how big is this house? They're like 7,000 square feet. Oh, what do your parents do? Oh, they're my great grandpa's a big lawyer. How many trucks do you got? Wait, you can get your truck. This is dope. Oh, this is cool. And it's like, no, bro, you should do it like this. You should do it like this. This is what I got taught. And now you're learning from every single fucking person.
Yeah.
I want to be that person so my kid comes to me every single thing for every single thing, and they could bring their friends along. And I think that's the coolest thing about even playing sports, bro. I used to go to basketball things, and then the parents used to pick up about the tournament. We used to go to different places and buy us food and all that shit. That used to be like the biggest thing for me.
Yeah.
And
No, I
and
feel
it
you
goes
on
a
that.
long way, bro.
Yeah. No, yeah, like I was thinking the same thing when you said like there's people who would give me a ride home. I didn't have to walk home, or give me a ride to school. Like Mac's mom used to pick me up and take me to school in the mornings.
Shout
bro.
out Mac's mom.
And that went like a long way, bro. Like, cause it was like I had to grow up a lot quicker than most kids, So when people would do me favors, even just a ride or whatever, I'd really take that and appreciate them for that, because it's like I knew what it was not to have anything and having to find everything or make it happen. So it was cool. Like when people, I would really appreciate them, and I don't forget nothing, And then at the end of the day, like you said, like you're around all these people, bro. I was like so low key, like I didn't let it be known that like I was going through it. Me and my family
Same,
didn't
bro.
have money. Like you would never know.
Same, bro. You
I
kept
just-
everything inside the crib.
Yeah, yeah.
You never brought your what happened inside the crib outside. I would
No,
never do that.
no,
I would
bro.
never complain and tell my friends what's going on
Never, not once. Wait,
until they
but that-
seen it. Until they
yeah.
seen it, and they're like, "Bro, really?" I go,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
This is where I'm at right now, bro.
But don't worry, bro. It's not
Yeah.
gonna be. And then those same people, they look at that shit and they look at me now. And I know you motherfuckers love
Yeah.
me. I know I inspire the fuck out of you because
Bro.
you see me.
Yeah.
You
But, like,
see me.
I feel that's why like I was
Then
look
I
back,
appreciate you for even being my
anything,
friend.
Yeah.
100.
I always look back and I'm like, man, I really gone through some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
It's okay though.
no, I know, and I'm like, I smile about it. I smile about it because it was something like
That shit hits you different, huh?
yeah, it hits you different, bro. But it was something like you gotta bury. You know what I'm saying? You're burying all the hard shit, the struggles. You know what I'm saying?
Train your
Everything.
habits.
Yeah, and then it's like
You don't want penny pinching anymore.
No.
You'll be more generous because you know that shit always comes back and it
Yeah.
always will. And you're always knowing that money is energy flow, and you're learning that through that process. And then you realize relationship is the biggest factor in your life, right?
Yeah.
And then you start breaking fucking things that you weren't even taught, right? And you start naturally going into this, and you start feeling good, and you see your environment thriving because of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I know you know. And I think that's the most beautiful part, because that's the part that inspires of changing the whole aspect of when you were younger and those people that helped you out, right? You became that person.
yeah. Well,
Didn't you ever want to become that person when you were younger? Like,
did,
Hey,
yeah.
at that moment when they were helping me out, I was like, if anybody ever asked for if I ever had that moment, I would never say no.
bro, my best friend from
I'll get them an Uber or something. We'll figure that shit out.
my best
And I
friend
still
from
do.
middle school to high school, they were millionaires, bro.
I believe it.
So like, I used to look at that and be like, one day, I'm gonna be like that with my kids. One day.
Was that the moment, like right there, that really helped you a lot?
No. What helped me?
There's
a lot,
more stuff, though,
what,
right, to
What
it.
helped me a lot was really starting to work when I was 17, because it's like in high school and you're young, you're just dreaming, right? You're daydreaming, You're talking about what you wish you had. You're talking about where you're gonna be in the future. But like, you gotta start somewhere. And where I started was working at Pizza Hut,
Where you're stealing pizzas.
where I was slinging. Yeah, I was flipping pizzas. But what it was also too is like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna go work for shit. I'm gonna work for shit. I would get my check. I'd be happy. I'd be happy to go to work because I knew I was getting paid and I knew I was gonna have money in my pocket. And that's something I didn't have. You know, so I'm like, dang, at 17, I'm like, okay, boom. Then I backtrack, I look back, and I'm like, I'm happy I went through that shit younger. Because then I'd probably be at the age I'm at now, I'd probably be barely trying to figure shit out.
And probably would have took a lot of shit for granted, honestly.
Yeah, hell
a lot of
yeah.
people that really got it, they take it for granted and then they miss what they have.
Yeah, no, like, I feel like there's different types of people in this world. And it's like, I don't know if you did this, but I used to look at people, I'm like, damn, bro, like, if I had that shot, I would have fucking took it. You know what I'm saying? If I had better opportunities, I would have maximized those opportunities. But I didn't have that. So
I remember.
yeah, going after this. But I used to be like, one day I'm gonna have opportunities, I'm gonna create it for myself. One day, you know? And it happened. But what were you gonna say?
Bro, I used to tell myself before, like, I was envisioning it, I told myself, like, I came in this world without nothing. Like, with nothing, because you come naked, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave without nothing. And everything else that I get is an add-on. Especially when I came to California, I had nothing. I'm like, dude, if I need even a piece of shirt I get, it's an add-on to win. You feel me? So it's to the point now that I'm like, everything that I have, I'm so grateful for. You feel me? And that brings me more stuff. You know what I mean? So, but I never take anything for granted. I don't like materialize things or anything. Like, I have stuff that's like insanely expensive that goes missing here and there or breaks or something, right?
Yeah.
Do I cry about it?
Yeah.
Fuck no. I'm like, hell no. Because I'm just grateful I got to wear that shit. You feel me? And you can't take it with you. So even all the success that you have at the end of the day, it's like, what are you doing this for? You
Yeah.
feel me? You want to just have a good hang out with your family all day? Is that what you want to do? Shit. You can do that. You feel me? Just go fishing, feed your family, make sure the bills are paid while doing here and there jobs. You know what I mean? That doesn't last you 24 hours. Because you ever heard the story about this? This is a story that's going around everywhere. You feel me? It's an old classic story. It's kind of switched up, but it goes around this. There's a gentleman. He goes to Mexico, and then he sees a Mexican fisherman catching fish. And the homie catches like a couple fish and he's dipping, and he sees him the next day do it again and he catches. He was like, bro, what are you doing with those fish? He goes, well, I just get these fish and I go home and I eat with my family and then drink some beers and enjoy the time. He goes, why don't you get these fish and fucking get a bunch of them, spend all your day catching these fish, you feel me? And go sell these fish, and then you can make more money and then create a business with this, and then you can go do this with this and you can go do that with that. And then he goes, then what do I do after? He goes, then you can chill with your family and eat fish and drink beers and
Make money.
make money. And he goes, I'm already doing that. So you have to really know what your purpose in life is, what you really want. You know what I mean? What is that point of the money, right? You want nice cars, big house. You want to make sure your kids never have to worry about if they want something and you have to tell them no. If they ever want to go hang out with their friends, you can give them money. You feel me? You choose that. That's your choice of the
Question
life.
for you. It's either this or that type of question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Would you rather have the complicated stress life that you had, or that you know you could have without money, or would you rather have the complicated stress life with money?
Complicated stress life with money because I can't sit still. I have to do solution. That's what kind of person I am. I'm not the person the type to chill.
Yeah.
It's just like, I think that goes into your DNA. What kind of person are you at the end of the day? Like, there's people that are like, oh, you're lazy. Da-da-da-da. For sure they're lazy at what they do right there. You feel me? They're being lazy at this job. But you take that person somewhere else and let him chill and let him do his thing. He's probably one of the coolest, greatest people ever. Just like a chill motherfucker when not doing nothing. You feel me? And that's what he chooses to be. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with this because people like that comfortability of working the same thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. But me, I want something more in life. You feel me? Yeah. My parents didn't come from this place, and my grandparents are 10 generations down. What I really look at is like when I look at people with generational wealth, right? And that shit hits me different. I'm like, I'm going through life and I'm stressed and I'm doing all this thing, but I feel like I don't stress. I feel like I get more experience and go do that. And people are like, your life is super complicated. I'm like, to you? To me, it's like, if I had a family, I couldn't be doing 18 hours in a day and doing what I'm doing. You feel me? I don't have family. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have anything because I know what my fucking mission requires me to go fucking do. And I choose to do this. I could spend my day chilling on the beach and doing what I do. And I honestly could. And everybody here knows I could. But that shit wouldn't sit right with me.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I didn't do everything that I needed to do. Feel me?
Yeah.
So where I'm going to it, where my point is you choose what you want to do, right? But it requires a lot of things that you want to get there. If you want to go hang out with your family and go do something like that, create a business with your family, and you want to make money, go create a business with your family, hang out and make money doing stuff like that. And then you guys will really enjoy it. Or you want to get a chill job, just pay bills, and everybody in your family hits rent, and you stay with your parents, whatever. Don't let stigma of like living with your parents be horrible. You know what I mean? Because people do. I have said in the past it's kind of horrible, but you really think about it, like life is too short. You blink and it's gone, and then later on it really affects you. So I believe it's total perspective on it. You know what I mean? I feel like everything is total perspective.
Yeah.
Because I really want to make money. The reason I wanted to see what the new Ferrari feels like. You know what I mean?
So
that shit excites me.
Let me respond. Let me answer my question I asked you. I'd rather have the stress with the money, because with money you can get out of more situations than you can when you're stressing without no money. And not just that, you can do a lot more things. And the stress is different stress. It's not like I don't know how to explain it.
Some people like,
But at the end of the day, I'd rather have more money and have the stress, because at the end of the day, it's like I'll give you an example. I could be going through a lot, right? I could be going through a lot. I could be strapped for my last couple bands. Let's just say hypothetically. But guess what? My family needs money. I could give them that money, because guess what? I'm gonna go make some money tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in a situation where I could go make more money because I have money, and I'm in a better situation because I can help other people, even though they don't have money. You know what I'm saying? Because I could go make more money.
Yes.
I can go find a way. Like tomorrow, I'd be like, yo, I'm going to do all this. I'm going to come home with X amount of money. Fuck it. That's my goal. You know? But my point is, you could do a lot more when you have money. And then even if you have to stress the fuck out, you know what? I'm going to go leave for 4 or 5 days on a quick little vacation, reset, come back, make some more money. You know, figure out what I'm going to do with all this shit I'm going on with, and then boom, figure it out from there.
You know, there's parts of this world that, for example, they have to take a 3-hour break in the middle of the day for all businesses. No business is running in these 3 hours, right? Mm-hmm. Everyone's taking naps, or hanging out with their family, having lunch. Then everyone comes back from home and to work, right? And then they knock out those whatever hours. In those times, those people are there, they're being more productive. Kind of see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I feel like every country is different. There's countries that the store don't even open till 12 p.m. Because people spend till 2 a.m. with their families eating and hanging out and enjoying their families and food and stuff, right? And those countries might not, some of them might be rich and some of them are rich, but I feel like the way in life, how we live, and so we live in Los Angeles, California, right? Mm-hmm. It costs to breathe here. Yeah. It literally costs to breathe here, right? So we chose to live here, right? It's like you were born here, but you could have moved anywhere you wanted to if you wanted to. That's your choice? You feel me? Because people got family everywhere. There's opportunities to go everywhere. Yeah. But you chose to stay in this place because you like this place for some reason, right? Mm-hmm. The rent here, average rent here is around $2,000 for 1 bedroom, maybe. One fucking maybe studio, 1 bath. It's fucking crazy. If you're talking about 2 fucking bedrooms, that's like $3,000. You know what I mean? It gets ridiculous, right? But the opportunities that you get when you're living in this area, when you do make that money, you could capitalize on that and make more money and then even move up the scale, because I've done it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So if any single thing from branding, doing what you do, everything correlates into one thing about this whole podcast would be, honestly, it's your fucking choice and perspective of how much you want to make life. You know what I mean? If you want to choose better for your family, let's just say you work your ass off and your family's good, and that's what makes you fucking happy because that's what you live for, that's good. Or you work your ass off just to go to a club and fucking waste it all too. Mm-hmm. That's your fucking choice, because it make you happy because you can't take it with you. But at the end of the day, don't think about the future. Don't think about the past too much. think about the present moment, because if you take care of yourself in the present moment, everything will take care of itself. And that's a motherfucking fact. But you got to realize what you're doing, and you're not doing it blindly. You have to at least set a goal for yourself. You feel me? And then that goal will go over there. Yeah, you want to work 9 to 5, right? Shit, set a goal, a certain amount of money that you save, and you can go do something so your bills are paid and you can go have fun because you chose that life. Yeah. Or you can choose what you want to do, and like you said, schedule. I'm gonna do it this X amount. I'm gonna make this money, and we're gonna be good. I'm gonna help out, right? That's your choice to be that person. But I
was on.
What do you think about that? Like, do you think that it is wrong to make those choices? Because in life you get choices. I know some people get comfortable and don't know what to make on the choice, like to go do it, so they don't make a choice at all.
At the end,
that's worse. That's fucking worse. Making no choice.
My thing was this.
Making no choice.
What life would I be more happy in? That was my choice. Like, that's what I kind of looked at. Do I want to kind of repeat what I grew up on, or do I want to change that? I was like, I'm gonna change this. I was in me, like I would talk to myself sometimes, like I ain't going through this shit.
22-year-old Joe versus Joe right now. What's the
completely different?
Like, is it like to the point where like your mindset was different? I met you when you were 23, 24? I was a 9 to 5er mindset
when I was 22. You met me when I was 25 and a half, 26.
25, 26, you're Joe, right? Yeah. Life, living there?
Yeah.
To Joe right now, right? Big difference?
Way big difference.
But when I met you, you said you had things figured out though, right?
No.
No. But like you were figuring it out.
You met me while I was on my entrepreneur journey.
But you're telling me I'm figuring this out. I'm doing it, right?
Yeah.
Now you're still at this point right now that you're still figuring it out, right?
Yeah, but on a different level.
100%.
Better level.
So I'm saying we never stop figuring it out.
Yeah.
You have a choice. Taking no choice is a fucking choice too. You feel me?
Yeah.
Let's just say you want to do a brand collab that we were talking in the beginning. That's your choice to do it, but it's your choice to put in that work to get into that position of doing that brand collab and making it happen. Because talk is talk. And then you're going to be like, damn, they don't fucking like me, or they're too big, or they're too good. Yeah. No, it's never that.
Yeah.
It's never that. Don't take it like that. Now you're taking shit personal.
Yeah.
Now take it to the point where like, hey, I'm going to go so hard. Big Chief inspired me, and one day we're going to work.
Yeah.
I felt like that about Marathon.
Yep.
Now I'm doing something about it.
Bro, I was on Call of Duty the other day.
And
one of my boy, Marcus, you know Marcus, he was on with me, and then one of his homies, and I think Ruben was on. And then
we were talking to old friends on Call of Duty. It's crazy.
Yeah. And one of them was like, or Marcus asked the other guy, because he had bought some AMG off him or whatever. He was smoking it, and he's like, and I asked him, I was like, oh, has he tried their shit? He's like, yeah. And then the dude was like, yeah, I haven't finished the first bag I got. He's like, I've been busy. And then Marcus like, damn, it's like been like a whole month and a half. You still got the same shit. He was like, man, I've been busy, bro. You know how it is, priorities. He's like, I'm out here making money, like, you know what I'm saying? And then Marcus goes, yeah, I'm making money too and smoking. Still, he's like, it ain't gonna stop me.
Yeah.
But like, I like that response from Marcus, because Marcus was on that 9 to 5 mindset. Now he's on that entrepreneur mindset. He's like, I could do it all. He's not like,
it's contagious.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not just like, oh, I work, that's it. Nah. He's like, I'm trying to work, and I'm trying to do extra work so that I could get out of this work, so I could make more money, do a better living, smoke when I want, drink when I want, go out when I want, travel when I want. He's on that type of mindset. But it was just funny because I was like, okay, like I like that response, because when people talk like that, I just be like, you're a 9 to 5er, I'm an entrepreneur, like I'm not. You know, I get it. So I don't say anything. I stay humble.
Why? Like, because we choose to smoke weed, right? Mm-hmm. And I honestly, my number one choice is like, when I was playing football and figuring it out, doing entrepreneur shit, the number one thing I actually did like, which a lot of people agree with me, is smoking fucking weed. Mm-hmm. But why do you like smoking weed? Dude, I wake up in the morning 110 degrees. Like, I'm fucking ready. I'm hot. Let's go. You feel me? So when I smoke weed, it calms me down. And I go to the gym and take some pre-workout. Shit amps me, you feel me, perfectly. Because if I took pre-workout without smoking weed, I don't know. I'll be tripping, you know what I mean? So, like, that shit calms me the fuck down, right? And then I go through my day and I'm relaxed. I feel like I have no ego. I be walking around all happy and shit. I don't be mad about the shit that I was mad about or something that bothered me. It's like, to me, if it affected me on not waking up in the morning, going to gym at 5 in the fucking morning, or missing my prayers, you feel me? If I miss my prayer, that's on me, because I was doing this right here, which I could have made time for. You know what I mean? And I hold myself accountable for that, right? So it really shows you, like, the choices in life you make are really big, right? The homie goes, okay, I don't want to smoke weed because why? Because it's gonna affect me, it's making my money. Are they piss testing you, bro? You feel me? Then yes, I agree with bro not smoking weed, right? But then, bro, if bro really likes smoking weed, now he's dropping something for amount of money that's not making him happy for 100% just for the pay of the income. So now he can't do that. That's what I kind of don't agree with in that aspect. You know what I mean? But if you're willing to give it away, it's not for you. That's totally cool.
A lot of people stop smoking because they can't afford it, bro. Drugs is expensive, bro. Alcohol is expensive.
Weed is not cheap.
No.
But when I was younger, it's either
homies,
eat food or smoke weed. And guess what we did?
I know some homies, I know some people who hit me with oh yeah, I cut back on smoking. I don't really be smoking anymore. I just be working and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, you're trying to save. Like, that's smart though. Like,
if you can't do it, it's what it is. That's why we make products for everybody.
Smoke. I tell some people I know, like, don't smoke. Save your money. Don't go out to drink. Save your money.
Imagine if you're really getting $300 a week salary, right? Mm-hmm. And you're working $300 to $600 a week, right? Mm-hmm. And then someone's car was going off. But if you spend $10 a gram, that's you?
I don't know.
It's all good. Yeah. Hey, if you spend $10 on a gram every day, right? Mm-hmm. You're spending about $70 a week. You're spending $280 a month, right?
Yeah.
That's 1/4 of your check just going on weed.
Yeah.
What if you kind of see what I'm trying to say? Then it doesn't make sense unless then you get a cartridge, right? Shout out the cartridge. You can buy a Big Chief. You can go to direct to consumer, and then you're gonna get it. You can buy a cart for $25, bro. You don't have to spend that $280 in a month. That cart would last you for a minute. You feel me?
Don't get me wrong. There's been times where I've been broke, like, and I'm like,
we didn't have carts back then.
No, but
you would have got yourself a cartridge back then if you're a brokey.
No, flour.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hold on, let me finish. So like, there's times where I used to like be broke or living check to check, and I still find a way to squeeze in a dub or an eighth. You know what I'm saying? Hit whoever has the best eighth for I could get most for my money. But like, that's why I'm like, that was dumb of me.
What's the craziest thing you ever done to smoke weed? Have you sold anything?
Nah, I would wait till I get. Don't get me wrong. Like I've pawned shit off for food or bills.
For sure.
But then I would go and get it back when I got my money up. I never left anything. You know what I mean? But I had to do that shit because it was either that or call my family and ask for money.
Never.
I wasn't gonna do that.
Hey, the homie's funny one time. Yeah, he goes, we're chilling there. All figured out a way to smoke, right? This motherfucker goes, I got 2 controllers. I only need 1. We get a GameStop. And they give us fucking low price. I go, why'd you sell it? He says, got an 8.
That's funny.
Hey, yo, we smoked it.
Yeah. No, and then what? At the end of the day, bro.
Bro, we still talk about it. How funny is that, though? He don't miss the control of that
makes
story.
Sense, bro, getting high, bro, is like, it's a vibe, bro. It's a memory. It's dope. It's a way to,
socialize.
Yeah.
Smoking weed brings people together, though.
Yeah, a controller's a controller, bro. You'll get into the controller 2 weeks, whatever. You know what I mean? But in that moment, sometimes people get desperate. And it is what it is, you know what I mean?
Hey, bro, that's the funniest thing. Because, look, talking about the carts, bro, I used to smoke nothing but the cartridges, right? Then every time I would get weed, I'm spending like $60, $50 an eighth, bro. Plus the California tax on a dispensary. Or if I go pick up from the homie, it's like $10 a gram. I'm getting like 3.5. Not getting that. I'm getting an ounce, right?
Yeah.
So for me, in order to smoke all day long, I had to sell my weed to break even to smoke. That's why I would smoke all day. Then I started just getting clientele based. I started doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm not telling people to go out there and do that. Maybe go if you want to smoke weed all day and go do stuff if you do love it, right? Find an extra way to make money and call it fun money and spend it that way. You feel me? Or you don't even have this money that you're saving from your thing is your saving money. Don't spend that with your fun money.
Yeah.
And then eventually you'll find out a reason like, damn, I don't want to even make this fun money no more. I want to invest this fun money and start a business. A lot of people start figuring that shit out. But if you get let's just say if you get a good increment amount of money, don't fuck it off. Like 50% of that shit, save it. 25% of that shit, pay your bills and go do that other shit that you owe your debts, whatever you do. Then the other 25%, enjoy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then don't be like going to that 50% because that 50% that you have right there, Number one, you got to pay taxes. If y'all don't know that. Number two, you can invest that money and do it correctly. You know what I mean? And make some more money off that money.
Yeah.
So money management is very big. Even if it's a tiny conversation, every dollar saved is every dollar earned is very big. But honestly, to make money, you have to spend money too.
Yeah.
And that's a big fact. And sometimes you will fail, fuck up your bag, but if you quit, those are the quitters. The motherfuckers that make it, learn from those mistakes and keep going like, fuck. That shit does not define you.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers look at you on the side like, damn, he couldn't do it. He did this. He fucked it off. You go get that shit back and you go do it again. They're like, damn, he had a chip on his shoulder and did that shit. That shit makes people inspired and not like lose hope in the first thing that they lose, right?
Yeah.
So going back to the competition based on our conversation earlier, when we were younger, shit, we lost big games, right? But the next year, we were like, no, we're not going to lose the way we did, right? And we would win those games and we would come together and we would celebrate and really enjoy that shit. You feel me? And because we really took that shit to heart. Same thing what you do in life. All the choices, every single thing, every loss that you do or you take or every win that you do, take it with a grain of salt, even with the wins. You feel me? Never be too high on the highs, never be too low on the lows. Keep in the middle. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe,
like,
comment below, and then we want to
go get your hats.
110%, and we want to really keep it blunt with you guys. We want to really keep it honest with you guys.
Yep.
You out there that are trying to grow and become the best version of yourself out there, keep tuning in, keep listening to this conversation. You might not know what you pick up. You might pick up one piece of thing that can actually change your life, and that's why I come here and I do this pod and I don't miss a week. And you can go look every week. I didn't miss a fucking pod. Just for a reason I do this shit. Because if I affect one fucking person out there to do if I affect one person out there to do something dope, honestly, that is so happy. That just makes me and Joe really happy.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's what this is all about. So one day, hopefully, this pays off too. You know.
Yep, it will.
To be blunt, Big Chief in the building, Joe and his bitch. We love you. See ya.
Later. Dope.
Llama, red pajama, I feel alone with my mama, Baby llama wanna drink, mama at the sink,